what was for you the most surprising thing about vibe coding and your vibe coding journey?
When I first encountered vibe coding, I'll start really wide in the way that I think about it. I have a I have a beef with a pretty common statement that I've heard over and over in my work as a designer, and it's something around, oh, I can't draw. Like I can't do this thing. I can't. And the reality is that so just to take that drawing example, the reality is that everyone can draw. Now, unless you don't have hands or you have some other limiting factor that means that you actually can't, although there are people who can draw with their feet. So I might argue that I might continue down the path and say that that statement, I can't draw, is almost categorically untrue. What is meant by that for most people is that the subtext to that statement is, I can't draw as well as I would like to, right? There's some sort of embarrassment, there's some sort of shame, like, so we can get really psychological and philosophical with this. But I think the same thing is true of making things in general. So lots of people know varying levels of HTML, CSS, or even deeper into programming languages, Ruby, React, like say all of the things. And you might be able to interact with them on some level. But I think that one of the things that vibe coding has done is that it has opened the door to folks who might not often deal with code or deal with code in a way to make something, right? But for some people, when they look at that prompt window, whatever the tool is that you're looking at, that can be really intimidating, that blank canvas of, I don't know where to start. And I know some people go and they refine their prompts, whether they use something like a large language model like ChatGPT or Claude to go in and say, help me refine this prompt so I can get more out of it, get more mileage. So I think one of the things that has surprised me generally about vibe coding is that it's just not all that different from the way that we approach problem solving, solution making, collaboration, iteration than how we do now. Similar to what Bonnie was saying around how, like, sending some of these agents to do more discrete pieces or having threads doing very small pieces of a way to improve something or to build something instead of trying to make this monolithic process by which you make an entire thing. Maybe you break it up into small parts, you dice it and chop it in a way.